Hey Pisces, I'm Jade. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for swimming on by. I'm really looking forward to doing your tarot card reading for you. I hope you're looking forward to it as well. Pisces, this is going to be for the week of February 17th to February 23rd of 2021. Wishing you all a happy semi-early Pisces season, but we're swimming into year time now, so I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. So happy year season, Pisces, and happy birthday to all of you as well, too. So again, thank you for being here, Pisces. Happy to have you. Whether you're new to the channel or you're returning back to the channel, seriously, I just am so excited that you guys are enjoying the readings. I look forward to them every week. So I just appreciate you and thank you again for being here and hanging out with me for a little while. So for this week, Pisces, I'm going to be doing the Vitruvian Man layout for you. It's a 12-card spread. It gets its name and its inspiration from the drawing by Leonardo da Vinci. I really like it. I haven't done it on the channel in a couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm doing it this week, so I hope you guys like it. Basically, it's 12 cards, so the first go around, we'll get 6 cards for you, Pisces, to kind of lay out the scene. And then on the second go around, we'll get 6 more cards to kind of dive a little deeper there for you and get some more information and clarity. And this is going to be a vast reading too, so it applies if you have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Pisces. Or this can also be your tarot card reading, and you can apply it to wherever you have Pisces in your birth chart. So, and then just a friendly reminder, Pisces, but I'm sure you guys know this and you do this anyway, is just take what makes sense from the reading and claim it as yours. Anything else that is confusing to you, it's just probably not the message for you, because the readings are vast, so you just kind of don't have to worry about it. And things can always change too, because everybody's got free will, but like I said, I'm sure the majority of you know that already. And I hope, Pisces, that wherever you're swimming around or wherever you're hanging out on the planet, that you're doing great. So 1 or 2 more shuffles here for you, Pisces, for the week of February 17th to February 23rd of 2021 for the Pisces. All right, I'm going to do one more perfect one for you, Pisces. Excellent. All right, there we are. So I'm going to cut the deck one time for you. There we be. Perfect. Perfect for the Pisces. Okay. And yeah, I feel like I have so much to tell you and want to talk to you about, but I also want to jump into your reading. But I just want to thank everybody, too, that has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed to the channel. Seriously, you guys are awesome. And if you're checking out the channel, too, and you're not subscribed, stoked to have you. And if you like the reading, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel, too. But you guys are awesome, Pisces. I really appreciate you. So, with that being said, let's jump on in here. Let's dive into your reading finally. So the first card we need for you on our first loop around here, 6 cards, is where your head's at, what you're thinking about this week, Pisces, February 17th to February 23rd of 2021. Where's your head at here, Pisces? What are you guys thinking about? What's swimming around up in your brain? So you got the the 8 of Swords in reversal. I have a feeling that you guys are probably, you're probably liking this. This is a good feeling for you because you guys like to be free. You like to swim around, you know, where the rivers take you, that mutableness, you know, your duality. So the 8 of Swords in reversal, this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy here. Maybe for some of you too, being able to communicate better as well. Mercury is finally going to go direct, our communication planet, or start to go direct on the 20th, so kind of coming out of the retrograde funk. But this is a feeling of being free, okay? Kind of like liberated. You don't feel stuck anymore. You don't feel held back and restricted. And also for others of you, there was some sort of like blindfold that was lifted, or, you know, that fell down, so you're able to see clearly, that's a nice place to be with the 8 of Swords in reversal, where your head's at. And, you know, you guys could really be, you know, things could be extra murky for you guys as well, too, depending on where Pisces is in your chart. But Neptune, your modern ruler, has been hanging out in Pisces, you know, for quite some time. So that can add some more deeper mystery, illusion, maybe more confusion, too, also. So that could be subsiding now as well for you, which is nice. And again, depending on where your other planets, like personal planets are, this could, you know, Neptune and Pisces could really like activating some things positively for you, depending. So let's now go over to your right foot, your right fin. Where are you firmly planted here? Okay, so you kind of feel stagnant right now, and I'm getting a sense it's because you're just coming out of something here. You did kind of feel stuck in a situation, okay? So where your thoughts are, where your head at, again, freedom, liberated, not feeling restricted. But where you are right now, okay, where you're firmly planted is the Empress in reversal. This is a major arcana card here, Pisces. So when these pop out, it's like a universal moment, okay? It's a big moment, a big shift, all right? And usually you can't help those moments. You can only help how you like react to them. So things are just in flux for you here. I get really heavy Taurian vibes from this card, okay? And it's also associated with Venus, you know, which also rules Libra as well. But personally, for me, I just get really heavy Taurus energy from the Empress in reversal. So things are stagnant right now. Not feeling very, you're not feeling very loved maybe or loving. It's kind of like everything what you're trying right now, everything that like you're trying to plant, it's just not the right time, you know. It's just like the fields aren't ready. They still need to be tilled, and you know the rocks need to be taken out of there for whatever you plant to like grow and flourish, okay? Because it's a lack of abundance. For some of you, maybe you're not feeling loved either, not feeling very generous. And for others of you, you could either be a mom or, you know, have mother energy around you that's maybe a little bit overwhelming. It's maybe a little bit like smothering, over mothering, hovering, helicopter parenting. But yeah, things are just in flux for you here, okay? And like I said, you are just kind of becoming unstuck too. And there is like stuckness and stagnation associated with the Empress in reverse. And just, again, a lack of abundance there. Also maybe fertility issues for some of you. All right, so now let's go over to your left hand. This is what you should be working on here, Pisces. What you should be focusing on here. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. This is nice. Okay, you got the Two of Cups. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky there. I kind of only drink caffeine like one day a week, so I had some coffee earlier. Side note, I really enjoy coffee, but the caffeine, I gotta find a really good like decaffeinated coffee. But anyway, so I do have a little caffeine jitters there, so sorry if the card is like shaking a little bit. I just saw 8 exactly to infinity. Very nice. So what you guys should be focusing on here is the Two of Cups. This is really loving energy here. For some of you, there's definitely a possibility of a relationship starting here. Focusing on that because this is the highest potential of two people coming together, okay? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic if you're already in something or if that's not what you're looking for, but this is harmonious energy, okay? Two people with ideas, two ideas coming together. This is peace, loving, harmony. It's like working, flowing energy, working really nicely together, and it's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type of energy. I don't know if I mentioned that. It is water energy. Maybe for some of you too, it could be a creative project, something that you feel passionate about here, that you're kind of just gonna get moving here again, because you guys are very creative people as well, you know, especially with like music and, you know, anything creative, the arts, you know, too. So that's nice to see that. I'm sure you guys like seeing that. So let's see, and why shouldn't you? It's a very nice energy. And it could have to do with maybe work or, like I said, a creative project, like two people, two ideas kind of melding together or working with somebody else on a creative passion project with the Two of Cups. So let's go over to your right hand. This is what you have been working on. What have you been working on here, Pisces? What have you been doing here? February 17th through February 23rd. Okay, yeah, definitely coming out of something here. There was some disruption for you here, okay? And perhaps fighting, perhaps dealing with a lot of people, kind of all up in your bubble. Maybe some arguments, some fighting. Mercury retrograde kind of affecting you, because that can just make communication off for all things with people, technology, just in general. Like, I've just personally noticed, like, just like driving, people just driving more like erratically or just kind of being weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, tailgating extra for no reason, like stuff like that. So you got the Five of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy. There is a feeling of defeat here and conflict, arguments, okay, with the Five of Swords. It's an uncomfortable card, okay, and it could have been just you communicating, having a difficulty communicating, arguments, fighting, with that. There was some sort of, could have been some sort of like winning victory, but like, was the reward worth the risk? Like, did other people get hurt from some sort of victory being attained here? Okay, with that, because if you see, got the Three Swords there, those two other people, they conceded, but it's it's a hard energy there, okay, and disruptive. So, and it's right above the Empress, stagnation. There's no abundance, no love there, okay? Yeah, perhaps some sort of breakup for some of you, maybe, in a sense, okay? So let's now go over to your left foot. This is where you're going. This is where you're headed in the near future here. Okay, taking a rest. That card just flew out like it was waiting. From the 5, you're going to the 4 of Swords now, okay? Much needed. It's like zoom right there, okay? Again, air energy. This is a rest, okay? Taking a time out, all right? Now, I'm just really seeing after this disruption and conflict, because you guys can deal with that, okay? But I know you don't like it. You probably swim away from that, okay? You like to stay back. You don't like to get involved, okay? If you have to, you definitely will. And I've said this before about you guys, Pisces, that observer. But when that shark can come out, okay, it's like, look out when you guys are really upset. So taking a rest, taking a time out for yourself here with the 4 of Swords where you're going. And yeah, it comes right after that 5 of Swords. I know it goes 4 or 5, but you know what I mean. I can still see that. And it's just taking a time out, like I said, for yourself, taking a time to rest, rejuvenate, okay, before, you jump back in, the pond there, maybe just take a little pause here for your fish self, maybe hanging out at the bottom of the bowl, but like not in a bad way. You're just kind of like, we're in your little like tiki hut there. Okay, I'm thinking of like SpongeBob's little like tiki hut, or not SpongeBob, in SpongeBob, like Squidward. He lives in that little tiki. So, like, having a Squidward moment maybe for yourself here. I just saw 1313. Okay, so now let's get the universal moment, or message for you, excuse me. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys are definitely going through it here, okay? From the 5 to the 4, all right, of Swords, and then from the 8 to the 9. Okay, and the 9 of Swords is right below the 8 of Swords. You're definitely lining up with the universe here, and like you can probably like see the signs too. But so the 9 of Swords is very uncomfortable as well. Okay, there's a lot of stress and anxiety here, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry, and it is right next to the Empress too. Very worried that things aren't growing, that there's no abundance for you, that there's love lost or no love. You're not feeling love, not getting it. And like I said, smothering, over-mothering for some of you, or having to deal with that. Fertility issues for others of you, infertility issues for others of you, causing you to really be stressed, okay? Because this is a lot of sleepless nights here. This is worried, okay? Waking up in tears, just night terrors almost, okay? Definitely going through a moment here. But the 9 of Swords is hanging out over here. It's underneath the 8 of Swords. It's hanging out next to the 5 of Swords, the Empress in reverse, okay? A lot of conflict because of no abundance. Now, Over on the other side, again, what you should be focusing on, the Two of Cups here. Okay, so now let's go on our second loop around here. I'm going to take a sip of lemon water here. Cheers. Thanks, Pisces. All right, while I'm on that, I'm going to take a sip of tea too. Cheers. Again. Okie dokie. Thank you. So now let's go back to the Eight of Swords in reversal. What you're thinking about here. Feeling free. Truths revealed too. Blindfold lifted. Yeah, for some of you too. It could have been some sort of harsh reality, you know, that you found out, okay, causing some stress and anxiety, and definitely a reason to take a step back. You know, maybe to do some meditating, some self-care for yourself too. So why is the Eight of Swords in reversal here for Pisces? February 13th through the 23rd. Very good. I like this a lot. With that, okay, you are becoming, again, it's like the restrictions are lifted, okay, for you. Again, seeing clearly, you're not stuck. And with that, you got the King of Wands. How amazing. This is like utilizing your power here. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is older masculine type of energy. If it's somebody else around you, it, you know, could be a fire sign, maybe somebody with red hair, a man or a woman, because, you know, we all have masculine and feminine, but this is a bold energy, okay? This is somebody that is a passionate person. They're very loving too, very creative. They're assertive. They know what they want and they go get it, okay? And now what you're thinking about is like you're free to do that. You can see clearly, okay? It's like you know what you want now, okay? And like go get it, because that's what the King of Wands does. They're just like bold, passionate, like they go after it, confident in themselves, like let's go. I love that for you. I absolutely love that, you know, that fire within you, okay? So, and it's like you're not feeling stuck anymore, so you're free to go do that, okay? Which is amazing, amazing, amazing. And, you know, like I said, it could be somebody else around you, okay? That King of Wands, that dynamic, a very passionate lover, too. Very much so. All right. So let's now go back over to this Empress where your right fin is, your right foot. You're firmly planted here. Why is the Empress in reversal here? Yeah, things are in flux for you, definitely. This is awesome. Okay, so you're definitely working on bringing things into balance for you, okay? Dealing with this Empress energy in reversal, this major arcana card here, this universal moment that you can't help that moment. Okay, the stagnation, there's no abundance here. Like I said, infertility issues, kind of love lost, all right, for some of you. So you got the Six of Pentacles with that. That's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn type of energy here. Bringing things into balance here, very much so. This is an equal exchange of giving and receiving. Feeling more charitable also, like knowing what you put out there, you're going to give back. This could have to do with finances, career, money, but bringing things into balance for yourself as best you can, okay? Also, while dealing with this Empress energy too, but just opening yourself up more to, and seriously realizing like what you put out there, you're going to get back. And a lot of times, like what you put out there, you're going to get back like tenfold too. So, you know, giving, receiving, that, you know, that being you're either given that or you're receiving it. But again, an equal exchange there, bringing things into balance, okay? Which is nice, okay? With the your duality, figuring that out, balancing that out. So now let's go over to this Two of Cups here, which you should be focusing on here. A start of a relationship for some of you, two people coming together. Creative energies, harmoniously flowing together, two people working on a project, okay? Yeah, loving energy. Why is the Two of Cups here for Pisces? Yeah. If I can reach it. Okay, yep, you're going through a transformation here, Scorpio type of energy. Maybe some of you are wanting to get together with Scorpio, so you got the Death card. There's a rebirth and renewal here, definitely, okay? Yeah, for some of you, you could have ended something here in the recent past with somebody, okay? A breakup of a relationship, a marriage for some of you, or going through some tough times within a relationship. Okay, too. Yeah, for others of you, I could definitely see something ending here. Ending, okay. Finding out some information where it's not, you're not together anymore. okay? Love lost, which led you to the Eight of Swords in reversal, okay? For some of you, that was maybe a relationship that was holding you back, okay? It wasn't the best for you, all right? Because it was stagnant. Again, nothing can grow there, which is leading you to this death moment of, and this is the number 8 too, you know, infinity symbol, all right? So this is letting go of the past, seeing that too, letting go of this disruption, this fighting, okay, this feeling of defeat, all right? And look at the horizon back there. It's just kind of peeking out. And then in the death card, look at this. The sun is coming up over there. So it was like it's hidden. It was like waiting. Okay, and now you're at the moment of, all right, there's a new beginning here. A new sunrise, the death, you know, with death comes rebirth, okay? So letting go of the past to bring in the new here, which is very exciting, loving energy here. But realizing, because this is another major arcana card here, you are going through a transformation here. I do call this Scorpios, this is the Scorpio card. They are the masters of metamorphosis here. Okay, so you're going through that as well. And focusing again on two people coming together, loving type of energy, creative project, you know, and going after and getting what you want here, which is awesome. Okay, good for you. But yeah, you are going through something here. You're going through a major shift here with that death card. It's all about progress and moving forward. You know, it's something from your past died, okay? It's gone. It was meant to make room for something new. Okay, so now let's go back over to this Five of Swords, what you had been working on here. Or what you had been focusing on. Why is the Five of Swords here for Pisces in the recent past here a little bit? Well, look at that. Okay. Just making sure it's the only one I don't know I'm singing to you. Sorry. Okay, I'm a terrible singer. Terrible. And I realize that I'm a terrible singer. Okay, so yeah, there's a fresh start here for you. Because you got another 5, you know, which equals a 10, which is 10, culmination of everything. And then you're at the beginning again. Okay, so you got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is rough. You guys went through something here in the past. Definitely disruption, fighting, feeling of being very defeated here. Very defeated. I just got a sense that maybe somebody, you really got like yelled at or something. You know, like treated really unfairly here. In a situation, because you got the 5 of Pentacles with that, okay? So this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn type of energy here. Perhaps that was in the recent past an earth energy that you were dealing with, and the new energy is going to be a water energy, perhaps for some of you. Maybe a Taurus. Maybe a Taurus has broken your heart here. Or something like that. All right, let's continue. So with the 5 of Pentacles, with the 5 of Swords, feeling left out, feeling abandoned, okay? Feeling like you're the only one that's left out in the cold. Feeling just very defeated by yourself. Again, love lost here. Yeah, that's hard. That's very hard. For some of you, too, maybe going through some sort of illness or sickness, too, in the recent past, feeling very defeated by poor health for some of you, okay, with the 5 of Pentacles. It's really hard. It is a feeling of feeling very on the outside, you know, looking in on everything, just feeling very left out and feeling very defeated by that. You know, you guys are sensitive, and that's not a bad thing at all. Yeah, something like really, it really hurt you here in the recent past, okay? What you had been kind of working on. And I definitely see why this 9 of Swords is that, you know, universal message for you. You are going through some stress here. You're coming out of that. But you're becoming unstuck out of that here, okay? With the 8 of Swords, the blindfold being lifted, and seriously, progress, moving forward, letting go of the past, focusing on the new, okay? All right, so let's go down to this 4 of Swords, where you're headed, where you're swimming to. Taking a much-needed rest, definitely deserved, okay, before your new start here, too, okay? So why is the 4 of Swords here for Pisces? Where they're going? Your left foot, where you're headed. Ah! Look at this. Tower moment. For some of you, you definitely already experienced this tower moment, this sudden change, upheavals, okay? Very surprising. Everything comes crashing down, kind of, okay? Because, you know, the tower, that's Pluto energy. The lightning bolt, okay, taking the tower down. But it's another universal moment, okay? So it had to be taken down because it wasn't working anymore. So I can definitely see, you know, some of you have already dealt with this, or like you know that it's coming, okay? Like, you know, you're very perceptive people too, but this is very sudden change, okay? It's upheavals, all right? So it's like you need a rest dealing with this, okay? But it's Pluto energy, okay? So what's underneath, all right? It's being uprooted and taken away, so it can't grow there anymore because, you know, it was stagnant. It wasn't the right, you know, soil, kind of like I said. You know, again, it needed to, you know, the rocks needed to be pulled out of there. It needed to be tilled. Like, it wasn't working anymore. That still doesn't make it easy, okay? Because the tower moments are very just like, whoa. It's just like, it's like can be a very much a surprise, okay? But I'm seeing for the majority of you, again, because you're so perceptive, you know, that you maybe, like, deep down, you know that this is coming, but it's still going to be like a shock to the system and much needed rest, taking a time out for yourself to rejuvenate, okay? So you can get ready again to focus again on the Two of Cups energy and the Death card. So yes, you are letting go of something here. There is big changes, all right? But it's hard, I know that, but it's meant to be because it wasn't working for you, okay? It's a fresh start here. So let's now go back to the universal message, the Nine of Swords. A lot of stress and anxiety here about that, okay? But you guys are immutable too, so you can flow with those changes a lot easier than, let's say, like a fixed sign, okay? Like you know, like a Leo or an Aquarius, okay? Or, you know, Scorpio, for example, okay? So now let's see what else is going on with this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Pisces? Another 5. Okay, so there's competition here. 555 here for you. Definitely changes, okay? Changes. Yep. But much needed, okay? And probably when you look at it, you know, kind of with a clear eye, you know, maybe from another angle too, it's needed. It's welcomed, okay? Even though it's hard to go through that, welcomed in the grand scheme of things, really. All right, with the 5s there. Okay, and 5s are very, you know, they are associated with disruption and changes, okay? But you guys are, seriously, you guys really can roll with changes, and you really can just kind of let it slide. Not saying it doesn't hurt you, you know, of course, sensitive beings, sensitive souls there, but being able to just roll with it better than others per se, you know, if that makes you feel better, if that helps the situation at all, okay? So with the 5 of Swords, there is competition here. It's playing to win. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. This is standing up for yourself too. It's competition. It's playing to win, and there might be a lot of hands involved here too. You know, standing up for yourself too, and getting what you want here. Okay, and that kind of, you know, that comes with kind of hurdling, going through some people, dealing with some difficult situations, but in the end, right, it's going to be worth it. And, you know, what you're thinking about, the King of Wands. The King of Wands plays to win here, okay? And they're competing in here. They come out the victor, okay? Like, that's just the situation. So, playing to win here and a lot of hands involved. All right, probably causing you a lot of stress here. I could see to be, I don't want to say, like, decisive, but, like, getting in there, you know, getting your hands dirty. Instead of being, like the observer, more or less, like you're in it. Okay, which is a little uncomfortable for you guys, but it's nothing that you guys can't handle that. You guys just would prefer not to do that. But sometimes you gotta just roll with it, all right? But again, there is changes here happening for you, focusing on that Two of Cups energy, okay? And then I just want to show you quickly, too, Pisces, what's underneath the deck here for you, the undercurrent of your entire reading. You got that Ace of Pentacles in reversal, okay? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn type of energy. For somebody, you had to have been dealing with a Taurus here, okay? It's just the start of something that didn't get off the ground, okay? it's a start of something that didn't work out, okay? Because again, the soil was not good to be planting this. So even if it got planted, it didn't do anything, okay? Some sort of idea, maybe in regards to career, money, maybe a relationship for some of you. All right, with the Ace of Pentacles in reversal. Something, again, not planted, something that wasn't started right now. And, you know, just not the right time either, because you're going through, seriously, death and rebirth here. Letting go of the past to make room for the new. All right. So Pisces, I really hope you like your reading. Thank you. I just got a little sunbeam in here. That's awesome. Okay. So I really hope you like your reading, Pisces. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for that. I'm always here for you, of course. And yeah, I appreciate you. And I'm wishing you well. And until next time, Pisces, I am sending you all the good vibes. So take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.